Toni Cannelli here. What I'd like to do today is just take you through this creative accent sheet. Basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down the sheet. If you've got the sheet in front of you, you can run through it, okay? And obviously we're going to do it slowly. What we're dealing with is accents. Now let me give you a quick breakdown of what I want you to do for accents. So if you're counting 1 eander, 2 eander, firstly I want all the strokes to be quiet about 3 centimeters from the drum. 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander. Now all your accented notes are going to be downstroke. So you're going to start at 45 degrees. It's going to be, you drop it and then stay down. Like that. You don't bounce back, just stay down. So if I'm doing 1 eander, 2 eander, and I'm accenting all the numbers, which is the first exercise, it's going to look and sound like this.
1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander,
Ready?
4 eander, 5 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 5 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander.
Now the next exercise, you're accenting the E's, which is going to be the left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So keep all the notes close to the pad and just bring the left up. It's a downstroke, so once you've done the big stroke, you stay down. So next one, accent in the E's or the first left.
1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander,
Here we go.
4 eander, 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander.
Okay, the next warm-up is accent in the and, which is a right. 1 eander, 2 eander. Okay, so let's do that. Ready?
1 eander, 2 eander,
Let's go.
3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander.
And obviously the last one, your accent in the ya, which is the left. So let's do the last one. So on the sheet, this is number 4. Right, you ready?
1 eander, 2 eander, 3
Here we go.
eander, 4 eander, 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 1 eander.
So firstly, just practice that and get that feeling comfortable. And then we're going to go to the next bit. Okay, so have a practice of that. So this is where it starts to get exciting. So rather than just going 1 eander, 2 eander like most people do when they're doing single strokes, adding these accents gives it a sense of musicality, right? So I've written out 4 combinations of my own, but obviously you can make up as many as you want. You know, think for yourself when you're doing this. So when we look at the first one, A, if you look on the sheet, the 1 eander, I'm accenting the rights. 1 eander, right? Now 2 eander, I'm accenting the E, which is the left. 2 eander, 2 eander. 3 eander, it just repeats, so it's repeating. So on 3 eander, you're playing the 3 and the and with your right. 3 eander, 3 eander. And then at the end, you've got 4 eander, loud left. 4 eander, 4 eander. So let's put the metronome on and play that a couple of times, okay?
1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 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 1 eander.
Okay, so it feels like music. Right, let's go to B. Now B, I'm not going to break it down. You get the hang of this now. So I'm going to play B and see if you can play it along with me, okay?
1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, 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 1 eander.
Now you notice above I've written the notate what the accents would look like if you were playing them, just the accents. So that would look like this. 1, E, 4. Okay, so that's just like something I've added to it to make it more interesting, right? So let's have a look at C now. So C starts with a double accent, one E under, one E under, and then two E unders this, two E under, two E under. The third bit is you accent the right, three E under, three E under, and the last bit you accent the E, four E under, four E under. So that's going to sound like this: one E under, two E under, three E under, four E under. Let's do it with a machine. You do it with me. Here we go. Okay, now the last one. This one's quite complicated. I'll play it for you. You might have to work at this slowly, right? So here we go. This is letter D, right? Here we go. So you see what I mean? If I just play a bar of ordinary one E under, two E under, then add the accents, listen to how nice it sounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that sounds pretty good. So that brings us to the last bit. Now practice those bits, and then we'll look at the last bit, which is doing it as a drum beat. Okay, do that. Right, so the last bit, I've got hi-hat, bass drum and snare drum. You're going to play 3 bars of B, and then we're going to add 16ths at the end. So it's going to sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that fill with no accents, that sounds pretty lame, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play, looking at the sheet, I'll play A, which would make it sound like this. Now that sounds like music, so I'll do the same thing, 3 bars of beat, then I'll put that in its place. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those accents, which are this, while you're messing around with the fill, you could, obviously it sounds nice as accents on the snare, but you could play those accents on the toms, or you could play those accents on the crash cymbals while you hit the bass drum at the same time. Things start to really come together. Now, just to finish off, I'm going to play a little improvised solo in 16ths, and then I'm just going to add random accents. And a lot of people, when they practice single strokes, they just practice it really cardboard like this, like go. That's so unmusical. So once you allow yourself the freedom to put the accents in, it sounds pretty nice. So I'll do a little bit of improvised solo to finish off with, and when I've finished, go back to the beginning of the file and do the lesson again. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. So I'll improvise now with accents, making it up, and of course you do the same. Okay, ready?